High blood pressure is often called the silent killer for a reason. It can quietly damage your body without any warning signs. For seniors over 60, managing blood pressure becomes more than a health tip. It's a life-saving mission you cannot ignore. The heart and arteries change with age, becoming stiffer, less responsive, and more vulnerable to pressure-related damage and cardiovascular stress. Unfortunately, many seniors unknowingly make common blood pressure mistakes that slowly undermine their health, even while thinking they're doing everything right. This guide reveals 6 critical mistakes seniors must avoid. Each one can mean the difference between stable health and a serious emergency. If you or a loved one are navigating senior health, understanding these errors could prevent strokes, heart attacks, or kidney failure. Blood pressure is not just a number on a cuff. It reflects the delicate balance of your entire cardiovascular system's condition. Mismanaging it, even slightly, over months or years can create long-term consequences that become very hard to reverse later. So today, we will break down these critical mistakes clearly with practical advice to help you stay safe, steady, and strong. Let's begin with one of the most common and overlooked missteps. Mistake 1. Ignoring morning blood pressure spikes. Many seniors don't realize that blood pressure follows a daily rhythm. It rises sharply in the early morning upon waking. This spike can be especially dangerous, leading to strokes or heart attacks during those first few hours of the day. For older adults with stiff arteries or pre-existing hypertension, this spike can overwhelm the body's weakened ability to regulate pressure. Unfortunately, most routine checkups only record afternoon readings, completely missing this dangerous morning phenomenon altogether. That means many seniors appear normal during exams while actually living with hidden high risk levels during critical hours. This can create a false sense of safety where real risk builds silently each morning without detection or control. To address this, seniors should consider home monitoring with time checks, especially within the first hour after waking. Devices that record multiple times a day offer a fuller picture than single readings done at random or in clinics. Doctors need this pattern data to properly diagnose, adjust medications, and prevent possible early morning cardiovascular events. For added protection, some medications can be timed to provide optimal effect during this dangerous morning window. Exercise and caffeine intake can also exaggerate morning spikes, so be cautious about intense morning activity or strong coffee. Wait at least an hour after waking before doing any stressful tasks or drinking caffeine, especially if pressure runs high. Also, don't skip hydration in the morning. Dehydration thickens the blood and makes it harder for the heart to pump. A glass of water upon waking helps support circulation and may slightly blunt the early surge in pressure. Simple changes like this may seem small, but can make a profound difference over months or years of aging. Never assume your pressure is fine just because you feel okay in the moment. Silent damage is exactly what makes it dangerous. Even one overlooked morning surge can become a trigger for something irreversible, especially with other risk factors present. So avoid mistake number 1 by getting accurate morning readings and working with your doctor to manage early day risks. That's the first step to reclaiming control of your pressure, not just once, but across the full 24-hour cycle. Now let's move to the next major mistake, mistake 2. Taking blood pressure medications incorrectly or inconsistently. Medication timing matters more than most seniors realize. It's not just what you take, but when and how you take it. Many blood pressure medications are prescribed once daily, yet seniors often forget doses or take them at the wrong time. Skipping just a few days a week can destabilize your system, causing pressure to spike unpredictably and silently. Worse, some medications require consistent absorption times. Taking them before breakfast one day, after dinner the next, causes confusion. Your body builds routines around medication, and erratic intake disrupts the therapeutic effect, raising long-term cardiovascular risk. Also, never stop taking blood pressure medication just because your readings look normal for a few days. Those numbers only stay normal because of the medication. They will likely rise again if you stop, often without symptoms. It's like stopping your car's brakes just because the car hasn't crashed yet. It's short-sighted and potentially dangerous. Even natural or alternative remedies like beet juice or garlic cannot replace prescribed medications without your doctor's supervision. Abruptly switching to supplements or skipping doses can lead to a rebound effect, sometimes raising pressure even higher than before. If you're struggling with remembering doses, consider using a timed pill dispenser or setting daily alarms on your phone. You can also link your medication time with an existing daily habit, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Routine and rhythm are your friends. The more consistent your timing, the more stable your blood pressure remains over time. Talk with your healthcare provider about once daily vs twice daily options. Some medications may be better tailored to your routine. Also review your medications annually. Aging affects how your body absorbs and reacts to drugs, and adjustments may be needed. Be honest about missed doses. Your doctor isn't there to judge, but to help you stay safe with realistic strategies. Some seniors are over-medicated while others are under-medicated. Either way, silent risk builds until it suddenly becomes visible. So avoid mistake number 2 by respecting your prescription, building consistency, and partnering closely with your healthcare provider. The medicine bottle on your shelf is not just a routine. It's a shield against unseen threats gathering strength inside you. Now we'll turn to something equally critical but often misunderstood. Mistake 3, ignoring sodium hidden in everyday foods. Even seniors who stop adding table salt often forget how much sodium hides in packaged, canned, and processed foods. Bread, soup, cheese, sauces, deli meats, and frozen dinners all carry high sodium even when they don't taste salty. The taste buds adjust over time, so many don't realize their food is overloaded with salt until health problems appear. Too much sodium causes the body to retain fluid, which increases blood volume and puts more pressure on arterial walls. This makes the heart work harder and raises the risk of heart failure, stroke, or kidney decline, especially in seniors. Many older adults think low sodium means bland or flavorless meals, but there are ways to enjoy food without excess salt. Herbs, citrus, garlic, onions, and spices can add depth and excitement to meals without raising sodium levels dangerously. Always read labels. Even so-called healthy foods often have hidden sodium added for preservation or flavor enhancement. Canned vegetables should be rinsed or replaced with low-sodium versions to keep sodium under control during cooking. Aiming for less than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day is ideal for most seniors with hypertension or heart conditions. Restaurant meals are another sneaky source. One entree can easily contain a full day's worth of sodium in a single dish. Ask for sauces on the side, request low-salt preparation, or choose grilled items over breaded and fried options. Also, beware of healthy-looking items like Caesar salads or veggie wraps. They may still carry massive amounts of sodium. Don't be fooled by marketing. Only the nutrition label tells the real story, and it's often more surprising than expected. Over time, cutting sodium can help your body become more sensitive to blood pressure medications and reduce long-term dependence. Some seniors notice they need lower doses after reducing sodium for a few months and following a cleaner diet. This gives your arteries a break from constantly pushing against excess fluid, improving circulation and reducing cardiovascular strain. You don't need to go salt-free, just be more aware and intentional about what you consume each day. Avoid mistake number 3 by making sodium awareness a daily habit. It's one of the simplest ways to reclaim your health. Now let's continue to another often neglected issue, mistake 4, failing to monitor blood pressure at home. Many seniors rely solely on occasional doctor visits to track their blood pressure. But this approach misses crucial daily variations and risks. Blood pressure isn't a fixed number. It fluctuates with stress, sleep, diet, medication timing, activity level, and even temperature changes. A reading taken once every few months in a quiet clinic does not reflect your true day-to-day blood pressure picture. Home monitoring reveals these trends, giving doctors better insights and allowing you to make small adjustments before problems become severe. It empowers seniors with real-time feedback, transforming blood pressure management from guesswork into a guided, proactive daily practice. Portable digital monitors with arm cuffs are widely available and easy to use, even for those with limited mobility. Make sure the cuff fits correctly. Too loose or too tight can distort readings and give false reassurance or unnecessary alarm. Sit quietly for 5 minutes before measuring. Keep both feet on the floor and avoid talking during the measurement process. Record your readings in a journal or digital app, including the date, time, and any unusual circumstances affecting the result. Share this record with your healthcare provider regularly. It can reveal patterns, triggers, and progress in ways memory alone cannot. Don't be discouraged by occasional fluctuations. Look for trends across several days rather than reacting to a single high reading. Morning and evening readings give the most complete view, as blood pressure naturally varies at different times of the day. Never make sudden changes to medication based solely on one at-home reading. Always consult your provider before adjusting anything. Also note how you feel. Dizziness, fatigue, or headaches may coincide with spikes or drops in pressure that warrant attention. For some, anxiety over checking blood pressure causes artificially high readings, known as white coat or monitor anxiety effect. Practicing deep breathing before measurement can help calm your nervous system and produce a more accurate reading. If self-monitoring becomes stressful, have a loved one help or check less frequently while maintaining consistency over time. Home monitoring is a simple yet powerful tool to avoid surprise spikes, identify triggers, and fine-tune treatment plans effectively. By making it a routine, you catch problems early before symptoms appear or emergency rooms become your next stop. Now let's examine the 5th mistake. Mistake 5. Underestimating the impact of poor sleep on blood pressure. Sleep is when the body repairs itself, and that includes the cardiovascular system, blood vessels, and heart function. Yet many seniors struggle with sleep quality, duration, or sleep apnea, unknowingly placing extra strain on their circulatory system nightly. Poor sleep causes the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response, to stay activated, increasing blood pressure and heart rate during rest. Instead of relaxing and restoring, the body remains in a state of alertness, preventing proper healing and pressure regulation. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, is especially dangerous for seniors with high blood pressure. Each episode triggers a surge in stress hormones, oxygen drops, and a rapid spike in pressure, sometimes dozens of times nightly. This not only worsens blood pressure control, but also increases stroke risk and contributes to memory problems and daytime fatigue. Many seniors dismiss snoring or waking up tired as normal aging, but these could be warning signs of sleep disorders. If your partner notices loud snoring or breathing pauses, or if you wake often without feeling rested, seek a sleep study. Treatments like CPAP machines or lifestyle changes can dramatically improve sleep quality and help lower blood pressure naturally over time. Even without sleep apnea, poor habits like late-night screen use, irregular schedules, or caffeine too close to bedtime affect sleep. Aim for a consistent bedtime, avoid screens for an hour before sleep, and create a calm, dark, quiet environment. Soft lighting, white noise, or guided meditations can help signal your body that it's time to relax and release stress. Avoid alcohol as a sleep aid. It may make you drowsy initially, but disrupts deep sleep and increases nighttime blood pressure. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night supports stable pressure and reduces daytime cardiovascular load. If you struggle falling asleep, try gentle stretching, deep breathing, or magnesium-rich foods like bananas or almonds in the evening. Sleep is not optional. It's as essential as medication, diet, or exercise for healthy aging and pressure management. Do not underestimate how deeply poor sleep habits undermine blood pressure stability and overall cardiovascular resilience. Avoid mistake number 5 by prioritizing restful sleep, not just quantity but quality, and addressing potential disorders with professional help. Now let's explore one of the most dangerous oversights. Mistake 6. Believing that symptoms always appear with high blood pressure. High blood pressure is often completely silent. You can feel perfectly fine even when your pressure is dangerously high. Many seniors assume they'll know if something's wrong, expecting headaches, dizziness, or chest pain to signal elevated readings. But in most cases, hypertension causes no symptoms at all until it's already caused major internal damage or a crisis. By the time signs appear, the body has often endured months or years of vascular strain, artery damage, and organ stress. This false sense of security leads to skipped medications, poor diet choices, and delayed care until it's too late. That's why regular monitoring, both at home and with your doctor, is essential. Waiting for symptoms is a losing game. Symptoms like nosebleeds or headaches do sometimes accompany extreme spikes, but they are not reliable indicators of everyday pressure levels. Relying on how you feel instead of actual measurements leaves you vulnerable to silent deterioration beneath the surface. Many stroke survivors report feeling completely normal the day before until pressure suddenly overwhelmed the system with no warning. Don't gamble with invisible dangers. Treat blood pressure as a measurable metric, not a guessing game or subjective sensation. This mindset shift can save lives. Recognize that absence of discomfort does not equal absence of danger. Use actual data to guide your decisions, not just your gut feelings or assumptions based on physical well-being. The goal is prevention, catching problems before they erupt, rather than reacting to emergencies that could have been avoided. Empower yourself with awareness, not fear. Monitor regularly, stay informed, and treat blood pressure like the vital sign it truly is. Every action you take, every healthy meal, every walk, every medication builds a protective shield that operates quietly inside you. High blood pressure doesn't have to define your future. It only wins if you ignore it or wait too long. Now that we've covered all 6 critical mistakes, let's review and reinforce what truly matters for your long-term wellness. Managing blood pressure after 60 isn't about perfection. It's about consistent, mindful, and well-informed decisions each day and night. Avoiding these 6 common errors may not feel dramatic in the moment, but their impact builds life-saving protection over time. You've now uncovered 6 dangerous mistakes that many seniors unknowingly make, but awareness alone won't protect you unless followed by action. It's time to reinforce this knowledge with practical habits that empower you to take consistent, confident control of your blood pressure. Mistake number 1 reminded us about morning spikes, those silent surges that hit when the body wakes from sleep and adjusts. Start each day calmly. Hydrate early and avoid immediate stress or caffeine until your body has gently re-entered its active rhythm. Mistake number 2 showed us how skipping, delaying, or mismanaging medication disrupts control and increases long-term cardiovascular risk significantly. Create a medication routine you never forget. Tie it to another habit like breakfast, brushing teeth, or a favorite morning show. Mistake number 3 warned us about hidden sodium, even in healthy or familiar foods. sabotaging pressure without any salty taste warning. Read every label, rinse canned foods, cook fresh when possible, and use herbs or citrus to season meals instead of salt. Mistake number 4 revealed the danger of relying solely on doctor visits without tracking real-life, day-to-day fluctuations in pressure. Use a home monitor daily. Log each reading with time, mood, and activity, then share results with your provider regularly. Mistake number 5 reminded us that poor sleep silently raises pressure, especially when disorders like apnea interrupt rest with oxygen drops. Create a wind-down routine, avoid late screens, sleep consistently, and seek testing if you snore or wake unrefreshed each morning. Mistake number 6 shattered the myth that you'll feel when your pressure is high. Most symptoms come far too late. Don't wait for warning signs. Use data, tools, and consistency to know your numbers and adjust before danger strikes. Now let's focus on small daily decisions that become powerful weapons in your blood pressure defense over time. First, movement. Walking, stretching, and gentle exercises improve circulation, relieve tension, and help arteries stay flexible rather than stiffening with age. You don't need intense workouts. Just regular activity keeps the heart strong, lowers resistance, and improves the way blood flows. Even 20 minutes a day of walking reduces risk dramatically, especially when paired with deep breathing or outdoor sunshine exposure. Second, hydration. Many seniors are chronically dehydrated, thickening blood and making the heart work harder with every beat. Sip water throughout the day, don't wait until you're thirsty, and reduce caffeine or alcohol that depletes your body's fluid levels. Third, manage stress. Emotional strain triggers pressure spikes, tightens arteries, and floods your system with damaging stress hormones like cortisol. Practice deep breathing, quiet reflection, listening to calm music, or journaling to release tension from the body and mind gently. Fourth, prioritize fiber. Oats, beans, fruits, and vegetables support heart health, reduce cholesterol, and balance blood sugar, helping pressure remain stable. Replace white bread, sugary snacks, and processed carbs with whole grains, berries, and leafy greens as your regular plate staples. Fifth, monitor weight. Extra pounds increase vascular strain, especially around the abdomen, where fat directly affects heart and artery performance. Small, sustainable changes over time, like smaller portions or evening walks, yield better results than dramatic diets that don't last. Sixth, surround yourself with encouragement, connect with others who care about wellness, and involve them in your journey for accountability. You don't have to manage this alone. Family, friends, or support groups can lift your mindset and help track progress. Every healthy decision you make sends a powerful message to your body. You are protecting, respecting, and strengthening your life. Now, let's explore how mindset plays a deeper role in your blood pressure control than many doctors ever discuss. Belief changes biology. When you believe you're capable of managing your health, your body follows with increased motivation and healing response. Hope, optimism, and empowerment literally reduce blood pressure by calming the nervous system and improving heart rate variability naturally. Conversely, fear, helplessness, or frustration can trigger surges even when your lifestyle is otherwise well managed. Reframe each challenge as a choice. Ask not what's wrong, but what can I adjust today to feel stronger and safer? You are not a victim of your blood pressure. You are the captain of your daily health ship, steering toward wellness. Mistakes will happen, missed medications, a salty meal, a stressful night, but progress is built over time, not perfection. Each time you course correct, each time you choose balance again, you reclaim authority over your health and future. Blood pressure is a reflection of balance, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in your overall lifestyle harmony. When you respect that balance, your body responds with resilience, energy, and quiet strength in places that used to struggle. Now let's break down a sample daily routine that supports optimal pressure and empowers confidence for seniors over 60. Morning begins gently. Wake slowly. Drink a glass of water. Breathe deeply and wait before coffee or movement to avoid morning spikes. Take medications as scheduled with food if needed and log your first blood pressure reading after sitting calmly for 5 minutes. Breakfast includes fiber and hydration, steel-cut oats, berries, chia seeds, or avocado toast, paired with herbal tea or water with lemon. Avoid processed cereal, salty toast toppings, or excess caffeine that may raise pressure or cause palpitations later in the morning. Mid-morning includes gentle movement, stretching, walking, or light chores that keep circulation flowing and maintain cardiovascular rhythm. Check your mood. If tension rises, take a short break, breathe deeply, and release stress before it builds into pressure spikes. Lunch should include vegetables, lean proteins, and low-sodium options, grilled chicken, leafy greens, beans, or salmon over quinoa with olive oil. Afternoon is for connection. Call a loved one, read something uplifting, or spend time outdoors to feed your emotional balance. Monitor blood pressure again around 4 p.m. Note any trends and, if needed, discuss with your provider during upcoming check-ins. Dinner remains light and early. Avoid heavy, salty, or greasy meals that disrupt sleep or challenge your digestion before bedtime. Evening is for wind down, dim lights, lower screen time, and listen to calming music or read something soothing before preparing for sleep. Practice gratitude. Reflect on 3 things that went well today or simple moments of peace, joy, or clarity that deserve recognition. Sleep in a dark, quiet room, ideally between 7 to 9 hours, with consistent sleep and wake times daily. Avoid alcohol or late snacks, as they may cause midnight awakenings or elevate blood pressure overnight without your awareness. When this routine becomes familiar, your body adapts with greater stability, lower inflammation, and improved overall circulation. No single habit controls blood pressure, but together, these small choices shape your body's entire cardiovascular future. Blood pressure isn't one size fits all. Every senior has unique health conditions, history, and risks that affect target ranges. For most adults over 60, the general goal is keeping blood pressure below 130/80, but context truly matters. Those with diabetes, kidney disease, or prior heart issues may require tighter control, while others may tolerate slightly higher numbers safely. That's why working closely with your doctor to define your personal optimal range is essential for accurate monitoring and management. Ask, what's my target range, and how often should I check at home based on my current treatment plan? Also ask, what symptoms should I watch for? And are there patterns in my pressure that concern you right now? Your doctor can explain which trends matter and which occasional fluctuations are harmless and expected during daily life. Be proactive. Bring your home readings log to each visit with notes on how you felt and what you were doing. This empowers your doctor to fine-tune medications, suggest adjustments, or praise progress that wouldn't be obvious otherwise. Never leave appointments with confusion. Clarity reduces anxiety and strengthens your role in managing your health with confidence. Additionally, ask if any of your non-blood pressure medications might be raising your numbers as a side effect. Painkillers, decongestants, steroids, and even certain antidepressants can interfere with blood pressure stability without you realizing the connection. Your doctor can often switch prescriptions or modify dosages to support your heart health without sacrificing other treatments. Also review supplements. Some herbs, like licorice root or ginseng, may raise pressure or interact with medications unintentionally. Don't assume natural means safe. Bring a full list of everything you take, including teas, vitamins, and over-the-counter items. Your body becomes more sensitive with age. Small imbalances can cause bigger reactions that require closer medical supervision. Ask your provider about annual labs. Checking kidney function, electrolyte balance, and cholesterol can give insights into pressure stability. A healthy heart depends on healthy kidneys and arteries. If one system weakens, the others often follow unless caught early. That's why whole body awareness is essential. Your pressure isn't just a number, but a signal from your internal environment. The more you learn, the more power you gain over your health and longevity. Let's now talk about resilience, how to keep going strong even when setbacks happen or motivation fades. Health journeys are not straight lines. Expect ups and downs, periods of frustration, and days when pressure spikes without clear cause. This doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human, adapting to a complex system that changes daily. Treat each setback as information. What triggered it? What helped it recover? And what will you do differently next time? You're not starting over each time. You're building from experience, strengthening both your knowledge and your cardiovascular protection. Celebrate small wins, lower averages over a month, fewer dizzy spells, consistent check-ins, or improved sleep are all signs of success. Also acknowledge effort, not just outcome. Did you cook at home today, stretch for 10 minutes, or check your pressure twice? Those moments matter just as much as numbers. They show you're engaged, present, and actively choosing wellness every day. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent with compassion, awareness, and a willingness to adjust as needed. Your body listens to your habits, and over time, it reflects your dedication in ways you'll see and feel clearly. Now, let's summarize your new daily rhythm. A lifestyle blueprint rooted in clarity, simplicity, and pressure-reducing mindfulness. Wake slowly, drink water, and give your system time before caffeine or intense movement to avoid early morning spikes. Take medications consistently, tied to meals or routines that keep timing steady and absorption optimized each day. Eat with awareness, low sodium, high fiber, fresh ingredients that reduce inflammation, support vessels, and regulate your cardiovascular system naturally. Move often. Gentle walks, deep breathing, or light stretching done daily help your heart work less hard with every beat. Monitor pressure at least twice daily, morning and afternoon, to detect trends and prevent creeping dangers from going unseen. Sleep in a calm, dark space with a quiet pre-bed ritual that helps your body enter deep, restorative rest cycles. Minimize stress by limiting news, toxic conversations, and inner self-criticism that keeps your nervous system activated and tense. Reflect on progress, express gratitude, and stay hopeful, because emotional harmony influences your physical health more than you might imagine. Connect with others. Companionship improves heart health, mood, and the likelihood that you'll stick with your healthy routines long term. Lastly, revisit your purpose. What do you want your heart to keep beating for in this next season of your life? Is it family, travel, peace, creativity, mentorship, or simply waking up feeling strong and independent each day? Let that vision guide your efforts, because blood pressure control is not just survival, but about protecting the life you love. When the why becomes clear, the how becomes easier. You're no longer just following rules. You're protecting something sacred. High blood pressure may be common, but it does not have to be your normal or your future. Avoiding these 6 critical mistakes transforms fear into awareness and confusion into calm, confident daily actions. Your body may be aging, but it's also adapting, and you can help guide that process with mindful, empowered habits. Let this be the start of a new chapter, not ruled by numbers or fear, but by strength, clarity, and purpose. Breathe deeply, stand tall, and remember, every smart choice you make today becomes protection your heart will thank you for tomorrow. You are not just managing blood pressure. You are mastering the art of living well one steady heartbeat at a time.